All right, Proverbs Chapter 5, continuing with our Proverbs Challenge, 31 chapters in 31 days. We have reached Proverbs Chapter 5, so we're going to get straight into it. My son, stay focused. Listen to the wisdom I have gained. Give attention to what I have learned about life, so you may be able to make sensible judgments and speak with knowledge. You see, the lips of a seductive woman speak honey-sweet words. They are smooth like oil and enticing, but in the end she is bitter, turning the stomach and rotting the soul. She cuts as deep as a double-edged sword. She leads you down a path that can only lead in death. Her steps lead eventually to the grave. She does not travel the road to life and truth. She follows a wandering path, a rocky, pit-filled road that twists and turns, and she doesn't even know it. Verse 7. So my children, listen to me. Do not stray from my advice. Stray away from her, far away from her path. Don't even go near her door, unless you are ready to hand over your reputation to someone else. Unless you want to spend the rest of your years at the mercy of some cruel person. If you do, strangers will help themselves to your wealth, and everything you have worked hard to acquire will end up in someone else's hands. Your life will end with groanings of remorse, of opportunities missed, and your flesh and bones will be eaten up with sorrow, regret for worthless efforts. Then you'll say, why did I hate being taught? Why did I turn my back on correction? I disregarded all that my teachers said to me. I turned my ear away from my instructors. Now I am on the edge of complete and utter ruin in the midst of the community. Verse 15. Here's what you should do to be satisfied. Go home and drink in the pleasures of your own sister, your wife. Enjoy the sweet fresh water that has been there all along, flowing from your own well. Take care. Should your own springs, your body, be freely shared? Should your streams of water satisfy anyone in the streets? Absolutely not. They should be kept pure for you and you alone, not sharing with strangers. May your fountain, your sex life, be blessed by God. May you know true joy with the wife of your youth. Verse 19. She who is lovely as a deer and graceful as a doe, as you drink in her love. May her breast satisfy you at all times. Verse 20. My son, why get caught up in some other woman and embrace the breast of a stranger? You see, the Eternal sees our ways before him. He watches every move we make and knows where those paths lead. The wicked will be snared by their own wrongdoing. Their flaws will tie their own hands, and they will be dragged through life by the cords of their sins. Verse 23. Because they have no discipline, their spirits die and their bodies will soon follow. Because they are immensely foolish, they wander, lost, and confused. This concludes Proverbs chapter 5. As always, wisdom cries aloud outside. Will you answer the call? Till next time.